In the future, there is only war. And the Warhammer 40k 6th edition. That's right, guys, welcome back. This is Morodian with the news. So I didn't actually get around to doing the unboxing video for my Ultimate Collector's Edition of this Warhammer 6th edition, for the main reason being that there wasn't anything overly special bar what was in the box. I did get a letter and a pin badge as well, which was quite fancy, but I thought actually this isn't going to make fantastic content, so I thought I'd save you from that. But from further investigation, the rulebook does bring some fantastic rule sets, and I would suggest you go to your Games Workshop retail stores to find out how to now better your army with the 6th edition. One major outstanding thing is the fact that you now have allied units, which means you can take a squad of, say, Space Marines and attach some Grey Knights to it as well, which makes it fantastic, really. I have seen other combinations of Tau alongside the Imperial Guard, so that's very interesting, and other little bits and pieces, including the fact that there are certain weapon defenses, shall I say, which you can now take as points, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's go on to the main news side of things. First up this week we have, that's right, 50 Shades of Grey. This is a book now, people, that has done the rounds around the world. It's well known everywhere now. It's quite adult in nature kind of book. It's not exactly your Harry Potter or Twilight or anything like that. So much so that a newspaper reported during the week that a couple have split because the partner was reading the book and the bloke went and got a bottle of brown sauce and emptied the contents onto the female, stating, "Do you want saucy? Now that is saucy." Yeah, that's going to get you in trouble, dude. Not one to laugh, but I mean, it was funny, but it's only going to end A, in tears, and B, with problems, and this is evidence of so. Also up is the McDonald's and the Olympics and the sale of the French fry. Yes, if you go to the Olympic Town Square or anywhere in the Olympics and try to buy chips from any of the village areas, there's actually a signed order with the Olympic Committee from McDonald's stating that none of the catering services can offer fries unless it's with a different type of meal. So, for example, if McDonald's is the only people that can offer fries, but the only other way to get chips or fries will be from a fish and chips vendor from that same area. So that makes it very, very interesting, and just further proves that McDonald's are not only out there to like Tesco own the world, but also just kind of ruin local economy, because that's what really pushes the Olympics forward, is the fact that it boosts the economy of that place that it ends up in. Right, so that's both McDonald's and 50 Shades of Grey covered. We also have the O2 outage on the 12th of the 7th. Now, this was something that caught quite a people by shock. Now, people found that they couldn't make any voice calls, text messages, or data access from their phones that were on the O2 network from as far as I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, this is quite a big outage, being that O2 is part of a BT partnership and therefore one of the biggest phone networks in the UK. For it to go down like that was quite an oh dear situation. It's similar to when there's problems with Virgin and cable TV, where it cuts out and then goes for a couple of days without it. In all creditness wise, O2 have actually handled it pretty well. There's not been any real major fallout other than the usual kind of complaints you expect. But O2 have actually kept people up to date as much as they can, with updates going out saying, tell people to switch their 3G connections off, and therefore it will revert back to a GPRS setting in order to make calls, which at the time was what they were layering back up to get people back up and active with their phones. So that's very interesting. We do have one big thing left over, and that is Comic-Con. Now, Comic-Con usually sees announcements for all kinds of new and wonderful things, as well as special edition toys. But this year there is a special panel happening. Apparently a panel that's been taken 10 years to bring back about. And this panel is the anniversary of Firefly. And this is Firefly not for Serenity, but for Firefly the TV series. Basically all the cast bar Kaylee are going to be there. And but Kaylee is actually in England, UK. The engineer, also known for loving her machines, might be worth her reading this 50 Shades of Grey, but there we go. She is going to be in the UK, so I don't know how they're going to manage to get her at that conference. If not, they might have to cancel for what she is in London, but we will soon see. Other than that, guys, this is it. I'm hoping to get a video out very soon. The game in the background is DayZ, and stick around to see something that happens at the end. It kind of shocked me a little bit, and I got myself all in the tiz looking for an AK-47 that I picked up, and then got approached by two guys and then shot. So if you stick around to see that, I want to see your comments on the McDonald's and the chips in the comments down below. If you like this type of video, like it, watch it, tell me what you think or what you would rather want to see. As always, guys, play safe, be fair, and always take it steady. This is Maura signing off. See you all soon.